You know how there's always that one person at the work Christmas party or holiday party that drinks way too much alcohol, makes an idiot of themselves, says all these random things to people that they barely know, acts like they love everybody, gets out on the dance floor, thinks they're a good dancer, but really they just look ridiculous. Yeah, that person was me. I was always that person at the party that acted that way because more than likely there was probably an open bar, which in my mind meant challenge accepted because what drunk doesn't like to get hammered on someone else's dime? And last night I had a work Christmas party and it reminded me of one of the last holiday parties I had went to back when I was drinking and the shit show that it was. I remember my husband, who's not really much of a drinker, literally dragging me out of the party. I remember saying some just crazy things to people that I worked with. I remember doing things out on the dance floor that I hope nobody has it on video. And I remember on the drive home, I started just getting mouthy with my husband. I started just saying these rude, hurtful, mean things, just that liquid courage. And I remember him getting upset with me. And then I remember having to relive it all the next day, looking at my phone. I remember people from work were texting me things. And I remember just feeling like just an ass for days and days, and then having to go to work on Monday and face all these people. So when I woke up this morning, I was extra thankful for my sobriety and also thankful for the corrective experience I got to have last night. I didn't drink. I still had fun. I remember everything I said to everybody. I didn't do anything embarrassing. My spouse isn't mad at me. I don't feel like crap having a horrible hangover. And another thing that actually surprised me is there were actually quite a few people there that don't drink. And many of them that were drinking, it was very casual. They were sipping on a beer or a glass of wine. I think I always thought that everybody drank at parties because I was drunk the whole time. So I never noticed who was or who wasn't drinking. And it's really neat when you can see it that way in sobriety and also not feel left out or have FOMO because you're not drinking. Because I've gotten to a place where I'm just honest with myself and I know what it would have looked like had I drank. And I know that today I would be living in a world of hot sweat and regret because I'm not the type that can just have one drink. I have one, I want 50. I'm going to black out, pass out, make an idiot of myself. And that's just something I've settled on, and I'm okay with it. But it takes time. But all the while, the hindsight, the insight, just everything you see along the way in your sobriety journey, it's just priceless. And it's amazing to be able to see the growth tangibly in the moment because there was once a time that I could never, ever imagine going to a party like that and not drinking. And now it's the opposite. I could never imagine going to that party, drinking, and making an idiot of myself.